Hello friends, in today's video I'm going to share with you 7 things that you can find in a thrift store to give as gifts. The first thing you're going to find are books, and we are looking for books that are in decent condition to almost brand new condition, which are there at the store. You just need to pick them up and give them a little look-see. And for less than $3, which most of these were, it's an excellent gift. And you guys know I'm all about leveling up the gift. And what I mean by that is we're not just going to give the book by itself. We're going to pair it with a really beautiful bookmark, or we're going to maybe pair it with a blanket and a candle, maybe even a basket of tea or wine, something to just really set the mood for that reading experience. And don't forget to check out the little kids book section if you have some children in your life that could use some new to them books. I visited the store 2 separate days to make the video, and both times this section was overflowing with some great options. Next on the list, records. Thankfully, I only had to mosey a little further down that aisle to find their record selection, which is actually quite small compared to some of the other stores that I've visited around my area. But records have stood the test of time. They have made a comeback over the years, and I think that's really wonderful. Most people that have played records will tell you it just sounds better. It's definitely a particular type of gift. You should know the type of music that that person enjoys listening to. So you may need to ask, do you have a record player? Again, that could be something that we level it up with and get a record player. A lot of them are very affordable these days, and you're gifting them with some vintage albums. I've also seen some really neat album display type of wall mounts and props. I'm going to link these things in the description box of my video, so you can check those out if you are interested. Next on the list are decorative trays, bowls, and jars. And we are looking for these various things because they can be so versatile and used for so many different types of gifts. For the trays, we can pair them with some brand new candles, or maybe even thrifted candles if you find some good ones. And with that, you can put some pretty matches or a lighter. Get extra fancy and add a candle snuffer or wick trimmer. For the glass jars, I really love the idea of making that Christmas Day potpourri that you put into the pot and simmer and have the house smelling lovely all day. I just feel like that is such a nice, special, homemade gift. So I was on the lookout for that. And then also the bowls or vases and things that you can turn into a planter and give as a gift along with a plant. So the options are endless. I think that's one of the best things about going to a thrift store is that you really can get those creative juices flowing and just start to think of a really great gift and then turn around and you see something else that would be a really great gift. And like I've been saying, love to think of how can I level this up? How can I make it even more special to that person and what their likes and interests are? It's really fun to find things that have not even been opened before, like these glass tea light holders. We could pair that with a set of tea light candles, maybe even some tea and our book, and really just group it together to make an awesome gift. I was finding some really nice glass jars, but nothing was really giving me the decorative touch that I was looking for the potpourri idea, so I just kept looking. Our next item are mugs, and I love the idea of using a mug as a planter for a plant, for a succulent. Some of them you would need to drill holes for depending on the plant. Some of them you wouldn't need to. So my intention was to look around for some mugs that I could use for that purpose. However, with mugs, with some of the lovely teacups that you'll see and saucers at a thrift store, I would say go for it. If that person loves coffee, if they love tea, this is an excellent way to find such a special and unique item at a great price. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I went to the store on 2 separate days to make the video. And when I went back the second day, I beelined over there, was wanting to get that You Are My Sunshine cup, and it was gone. I regretted not picking it up that day, but such is the life of thrift shopping. What are you for sure gonna find? Clothing. I headed straight to the men's section because I'm looking for oversized fits, and that is in sweaters, cardigans, and vintage t-shirts. Thrifting for clothing is not something that I talk about often on my channel because I'm mostly looking for home decor, but when it comes to thrifting for clothing, definitely inspect that item because sometimes you'll see little stains that you may not see right away, maybe a rip, tear, things that you need to fix, which that's fine if you are skilled at doing that. But if you are not and you're looking for something that is just a little bit more grab and go and gift, then you do want to inspect everything. And the reason I look in that men's section is, again, because I'm looking for oversized fits, because typically if I'm thrifting to gift, I am gifting to the teenagers that are in my life and they like that oversized style. So we can find that pretty easily in the men's section. I was really into this red cardigan, especially with it being the holidays. I just love that color, but I really couldn't think of who might love that, so I did put it back because I really do like to think about or just have it jump out to me, who is this for? And that one wasn't really doing it, but it did look so cozy and comfortable. I'm really seeing a lot of this quarter zip or half zip pullover type of sweater, so I was on the lookout for those. But again, this color, I really couldn't pinpoint a person for that. So I put that one back too. And something that I always talk about and something that will be there are baskets. This Goodwill, I'm telling you guys, both days they were stocked. I really think this area just gets so many people that are just giving. I don't really know why. I don't really know what makes one Goodwill have so many great choices over another. Anywho, that is a topic for another time. We are looking at baskets, not just to give as a gift by itself, of course, because what we've been talking about this whole time is leveling it up, putting it with some other things, or maybe even just one other thing. It does not have to be a bunch of things. It could just be one other thing that just steps it up to make it special for that person. I was so excited to be finding holiday looking baskets, so colors that really fit this time of year and just were decorated a little bit more. I thought that would add a very special touch for a gift. And something that I did last year, I took baskets and then I filled them with a lot of the spices or things that I like to use in the kitchen, that my husband and I like to use, that we thought other people might like to use too. And that was a very well received gift because who doesn't love making fun stuff in the kitchen and having some new things to use to do that with? How fun is this green bean or snap pea? What do you guys think that is? I thought that was a very fun basket and one that I had not seen before. Absolutely something you could put some other goodies with and make it a really nice gift. I like the looks of this basket with the happy holidays. Would need a little fixing up, but I'm just not in the fixing up energy level these days, so I left that one behind. And lastly, we've got bags. This is something that I really loved finding last year because I was able to put all of the little random gifts that I got and collected for people into one bag. So that was their bag, that was their gift bag, and the bag was the gift along with all of the fun things inside. I recommend thrifting for bags to be used as the gift bag, not only because then we are reusing a lot of these great items that are out there, but it's another opportunity to make that gift special. That's it for our list. Be sure to let me know in the comments what are some of the things that you look for to give as gifts, or how do you make gifts extra special? Let's take this home so I can show you what I was able to find. If you found this video helpful and you love thrifting, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any other thrifting trips or antique mall adventures. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.